welcome to Light Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Anker Bolder P2. This is a USB rechargeable flashlight. I picked this flashlight up from Amazon for a total of $16.99. What caught my eye was rechargeable, it was a pen light, and it came with some goodies. So let's look at the box. Anker Bolder P2 rechargeable. Give some information right on the front there for you. You can pause and look at that. Pretty much sums up the flashlight right there. On the back here, it gives some instructions. If you see here, it comes with batteries. That's the big bonus. I'll show you how that works. And then you got your USB charging port. So I'll show you all those features. But yeah, low cost, comes with batteries, decent flashlight. Figured I'd give it a go. A great flashlight for this channel for sure. So let's get to see what came inside the box. Took everything out because it was packed pretty well. First thing we get in the box is the charging cable. A micro USB variety. Pretty simple. Next we get the batteries, which I thought was great. Looking at these batteries, let's see if I get this into focus here. It's their branded battery. They're the nickel metal hydride, of course, 1.2 volts. But if you look there, they're rated at 900 milliamp hours, which is high capacity for a AAA cell. Pretty impressed by that. So you get the two cells, not bad, with the price of the purchase of the flashlight. Next we get a not happy. I think there's a happy. I don't know why they do this, but tell your friends and family, share your experience, and write a review on Amazon. Yay! Make us sell more. So, yeah. If your product's good, you'll get a review by me. If not, you won't get one. So next is the flashlight. Comes in a little sleeve. Take the protective sleeve off. Go over some dimensions, do a little size comparison, and talk about this light. So I'm going to bring this up. It's actually a little longer than most pen lights. Put this up here. Okay, so for length we have, get this to stand up on its own. Okay, length we have 6 inches long. Diameter at the top is 11 16ths. In millimeters we have 153 millimeters by 18 millimeters. Giving you an idea. I don't have a weight statistic, but I'm going to start buying a scale so I can weigh these flashlights if that matters to you. So yeah, this is a pen light. So I'm going to show you, compare it to other pen lights here. So this is the Bolder. Let's put it right in the middle. Let's see, I brought out the popular TrueNight. It's the TI4V2, neutral white, very smooth, very elegant light. As you can see, it's much smaller than the Bolder, probably due to the fact that it does not have a USB rechargeable port in it. Another light I had just found. If you ever had one of those things where they disappear in the household, and then you find them one day when you move something, yeah, that was this light. And I had lithiums in it, so I didn't have to worry about corrosion. So always store lithium or nickel metal hydride batteries in your lights, so you don't have to worry about corrosion. So there you go. Stylus Pro. I figure that's a good representation. And of course we have like a AA battery here. Give you an idea for size. So these are pretty much your pen lights. This, they call it a pen light. I think it's more of a work light. It's a little bit bigger than a pen light, your standard, but it is what it is. This is about 20 bucks. This is $16.99. Comes with batteries. These don't, which is, you know, a bonus that you get the batteries. And like the Streamlight, I think is like $20 or $22. It comes with 2 Energizer batteries, but of course those are alkalines and they go bad quickly. And then you're going to rechargeables anyway. So there you are. Let's go ahead and show you the deck of cards. Then we'll talk about features and show this thing in action. So there we go. Deck of cards, definitely much longer. So it gives you a general idea how big this guy is. All right. Get the deck of cards handy. So features of the Bolder P2. Let me go ahead and just lower this down here. Get a good close-up of this. Okay, front we have, I'm guessing it's polycarbonate. I don't think it's going to be glass. That's just a guess. Smooth reflector. The LED don't give much information. I went on their website. I looked for information on that LED. It's pretty much a cool white, or it's pretty much has a blue tint to it, so more towards the blue side of things. It's rated at 50,000 hours. They did put a rating on it. That's good. The whole build of the body here is all aluminum. As you can see there, we have a hat clip. We have a tail switch. Very simple, rubber coated. It's not an aluminum cap. Over here, if you saw the arrow, it says, let's get this into focus, recharge. So you pull this back, and there's a little rubber seal, and it exposes our micro USB charging port. And then there's the O-ring seal to try to keep it watertight. This is IPX5 rated, by the way. And then over here, there's a little charging window. There it is. But it's really hard to get that into focus. There we go. That'll flash blue as you're charging. And then once the flashlight's charged, it turns solid blue. Now I hooked this up to a standard 500 milliamp hour power source. And this got rather warm as it charged. Just letting you know, don't freak out. It should be okay. The batteries didn't seem to have any problems. But the flashlight does get a little bit warm when you're charging. So there's that. Go ahead and close that back up. All right, so you saw that. That's cool. Ports it up. I do enjoy that. It's neat that it has that. Let's see, it's got the name Bolder by Anker. We got a serial number. We'll go ahead and undo this tail cap here and put some batteries into it. There's what that looks like. Okay, it's pretty strong. I mean, it feels like it's definitely can handle some drops. They do rate it at 1 meter drop resistance, which is average for these kind of lights. And let me find out where I put those batteries. Kind of rolled away here. Here we are. So we'll put these in. Positive towards the light end. There you go. And it's a simple 2-step switch. It goes low, always starts on low and goes to high. Make sure we got that tight. You can go momentary. So low, tap it high. Then of course you could lock it in low and lock it in high. If you wait too long, it goes back to low again. So let's go set this down and show you some pictures of this light in action in the garage. So this first picture, I'm 15 feet away from the garage door. I'm on high and it's producing 120 lumens. You can expect a runtime of 1 hour and 30 minutes with the 2 AAA batteries, and it has about a 40 meter throw. Pretty impressive. This is actually how I might use this light when I was, say, walking down the street, but in normal like house chores, I'd probably use this next picture, the low setting. So on this low setting, it's 40 lumens. You can expect a runtime of 5 hours and 30 minutes. They didn't have an advertised throw rating, but I'm going to say around 15 meters to 20 meters. So let's go back to the table. So that was pretty easy. Yep, you got to see a little bit of this flashlight in action, and we're going to turn the lights off and show you the differences between this color light and the through night light. This is the neutral white. The stream lights tend to be a little cooler themselves. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to turn this on low. And we'll turn off the lights. And then we'll compare. All right, so I'm going to keep the Bolder in my right hand. And I'm going to have the through night in my left hand. Through night has this like firefly mode, just kind of neat. There's its medium. Now its high is really bright, so I'm going to probably compare low and low since we're at the table right now. So we'll compare and then we'll show you the different settings. So here's the Bolder. It's got a cool white setting, and the through night has more of a neutral. I'm kind of flashing it because my camera will tend to want to adjust the balance of the color. But you can see the Bolder has definitely a cooler white blue to it. Blue white. Okay, so through night is on my left, and of course Bolder's on my right. Now I'm just going to turn the Bolder up a little bit. There's the high setting, 120 lumens. Take that away. I'm going to go higher on the through night here. This is, I believe, 200 lumens on the through night. Can't remember that exactly, but I'll put the review there. It's pretty awesome. So I'm just trying to show you those and how they work. Okay, so we'll go back to the Bolder. Low, high, and of course you can cycle it by just tapping momentarily. So let's go ahead and turn the lights back on. And there we go. Fun. Okay, there it is. Iron Man. Yeah. Okay, so the Bolder, let's turn that off. Let's get my camera back. You have to use this. Sometimes it helps get the white balance back. Let me bring this back up. There we go. All right, so the Bolder P2 for $16.99. These go on sale sometimes. I think I got this on sale, actually. This was a Christmas, Black Friday deal. And I got it for like $13. So these go on sale quite often if you check out the links below. There'll be sale prices on these once in a while. Always good to keep an eye on them. Do a watch. And yeah, pick one up if they get around 13 bucks. That's a really good deal. The neat thing is it can charge any rechargeable battery. So you could put in the little AAA loops. Did I have some AAA loops just to show you? Give you an idea. I think this ThruNite has them. Just unscrew this and I'll show you. You can charge your regular, what's that side? These guys here will work just the same in here. You can charge them if you didn't want to use a dedicated charger. So yeah, that'll work out perfect. That's the main reason why I like it. And then another cool thing is, say if you're in an emergency situation and you have a radio, but your radio doesn't have batteries, and it takes AAA batteries. Well, you might want to buy a radio that has takes AAA batteries, like the Retekis PR15 with the weather band. And you could take your batteries out of your flashlight and put them into the radio and listen to the radio. Now the radio is going to do low drain, so you should be okay. And then, of course, you can put them back into here. So yeah, good little setup to be able to take the batteries out and use them in other devices and vice versa. Now you probably could put alkalines in here. I don't recommend it because somebody might make a mistake and charge them because you forgot you put them in there. But in an emergency situation, I would use it. If there was no other battery in the house, batteries are dead, I would throw 2 alkalines in here because, you get through the emergency. But just remember, once the emergency is over, take those alkalines out. And yeah, otherwise you're going to have an issue. I'm sure this company stresses do not put alkalines in here, but hey, if it's an emergency, you got to do what you got to do. So there it is, the Bolder P2 by Anker. Definitely gets a recommended buy by todderbert. Yes, great work flashlight. I mean, it's not a neutral white flashlight like the TI, this guy here. It's not as smooth or sleek, but it's inexpensive. It comes with batteries and it's ready to rock, and it's rechargeable. I mean, that's the key there. You don't need anything extra. You're ready to rock, ready to go, and it's mainly a good inspection light. You'd use as a work light all the time around the house. Just a good all-around workhorse light. Well, there we go. If you like the Bolder brand, you can check out my reviews. I got one other one I reviewed. I'm going to get more of these. I do like the way they're built. They're inexpensive and they do the job. Just hit subscribe with the bell icon, get notified of future video reviews of this Bolder brand or Streamlight or the other brand ThruNite there. I like all these brands. I think they're great. And then, of course, comment below. We think about the Bolder P2. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Do you like the price? Do you like the fact that it charges other nickel metal hydride batteries? Do you like the fact that you could use those batteries in your radio? I mean, it's kind of a neat thing. I like that. It's multi-purpose. That's the reason why I feature these lights, so they go with our radios. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.